I'm Holly Parker, and I'm the Celt.
I am Morgan. I'm the unconquered soul of the Celt.
The character, she's wild. She's wild, she's a Celtic headhunter. She's very passionate. She fights with passion. There's a big history between the Celt and the Knight with a family feud. So it's supposed to be ingrained in the character that there's just this deep kind of bitter past in the way that she fights. Well, my character's weapon was a double-headed axe, and it was a very long one. So the way that that played in with the character is that she would use anything possible that she can. She'll use the back of the axe, like the front. It's all fair game. So just having a weapon like that really helps to get into the character where you're attacking somebody with an axe. I mean, you don't really get to do that in everyday life. You don't get to learn that kind of thing. I've always really been interested in it. I've always been wanting to learn different fight techniques. I've done boxing and stuff like that, which I think is really fun. So there's not many opportunities where you get to have a fight with somebody with an axe and it's choreographed and it actually makes sense.
So really try, just push right now. Just start to get used to pushing your chest into it.
Split the bitch's head.
Make it so.
Make it so.
I haven't done actual sword fighting, but in school I did fencing. I've done like different activities like that. A little different with a real sword or with an axe, but yeah, it was an experience. It was fun. It was a huge transformation. From the beginning to the end, when we all showed up and we're just trying to get used to turns and the lunges and correct form with a weapon. Just learning how to use our bodies in different ways and the extension that you can have with however long this guy is over here. Just being able to use that and get used to that comfort, where towards the end of it we were just completely comfortable. Like you get used to it after the training, and it was a big process though. Just from the beginning to the end and getting to see the final product was night and day. Having somebody charging at you, like physically charging at you with a sword, you have to be able to kind of react and get past that fear of them charging at you. You have to just be comfortable and expect it, and I'm doing like sword motions right now. You have to be comfortable and expect it and just be able to roll with the punches. That was a really good lesson. It's amazing. It's like a complete dance that moves so much, and each character it's very character specific. Like he kept very focused on the way each character would move, like directing me and Gowry completely differently, where I have to charge at her and just be crazy and passionate, and as you can tell I'm using my hands a lot, so I'm very passionate. So fight that way, where Gowry, she was a knight and her direction was to be very poised and very proper, and he was able to just give really great choreography for each individual.
So in this case, I think the next one you get hit with the shield in the face, right? So yeah, you turn light and pow, you get nailed. So there's a lot of momentum. That makes sense.
I'm pretty used to being in front of the camera, so I'm a little comfortable with that. Wearing next to nothing with an axe in my hand with a very tall woman with a sword, that was a little bit more the daunting part. I had a lot of direction to just really get into the character, seconds before, minutes before, as I'm walking up there, being character already. So when he calls action, I'm already in character. I'm already ready to go with, just run at her.
Roll it. Focus, guys. Here we go. 2K, take one. Stay with me. Give it everything you got. All right, here we go, guys. Ready?
like I said, it was just fighting with passion. Just kind of go for it, let it go. He just kept saying, go crazy, go more like, not like an animal, but something that fights the way that, like when it's cornered. If it's cornered, it just will attack. A lot of the direction was throw your body weight into it. Like make it look so that you don't, how do you explain it? How you don't just actually hit them with the sword. You can't do that. You have to throw your whole body weight. So just doing that was working different muscles that I haven't really used before. I love pushing myself and kind of seeing what the body can do, what it's capable of. Towards the end of the shoot, I was dying. Like I was so tired. Gowrie, my partner, she's she's been trained. She's an amazing partner, but as a fighter as well. She's really used to it. So she's almost like running laps around me towards the end of the day.
The face is awesome.
My partner was awesome. She was really, really cool. I'm so happy that she had so much background training that we could actually help each other to get in the groove and work together really, really well. So that was a pleasant surprise, getting to have a good partner. I expected a challenge. I definitely did. We did, I think a little over a month of training for the first episode. And that was a lot of training. I wasn't quite expecting that much. I definitely put time aside for it. We were training like three days a week. And it was a lot of training. There's a lot of things to pick up too, especially with the choreography of just getting to remember. It was like a dance where you just have to forget what your body's doing. You have to know it so well. And then you could focus on being the character. And then you could also focus on not getting hit.
She disappears just as the axe head comes to me.
We goofed around on set, especially with rehearsal. You know, we'd have to keep it fresh. Sometimes we would rehearse in our tiny little outfits, like outside, running at each other. There's other classes going on. We would have to have fun with it. It was a really fun team to work with, so a lot of the time we were joking around. Obviously still working, getting everything done, but girls running around with swords, I mean, you have to laugh at least a little.
That was fierce. That's fierce chihuahua. And I'm gonna pee on your carpet.
I hope you enjoy it. We've all worked really, really hard on this. It was a product of all of us putting it together. So it's a lot of fun. It's really sexy. Really, really, really sexy and put together amazingly well. So enjoy.